What's going on, everyone? Investor here. It's time for my weekly portfolio update. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos. So no new deposits this week. I used the funds from the larger deposit I made about 2 weeks ago to play with basically for this week. So as you can see, my account is sitting at just over $18,500. As you can see here, $18,556.19. So down just over about $250. It was about $254, I think, from last week. So kind of a rough week across the board once the Feds made the announcement with the inflation data coming in hot and whatnot. Yeah, market just died. But did present a lot of good buying opportunities, so I did take those opportunities and scooped up quite a few things. So this upcoming week, I'm scheduled to receive one dividend payment. I did receive one dividend payment this past week, and that was Tesla. We'll cover that more in a little bit. But this upcoming week, I've got O Realty scheduled. I think that's the only dividend payment I'm going to receive this week. So the focus this upcoming week is going to be, again, just dollar cost averaging, looking to spread the money in some of the down positions, especially with how rough the market's been the last week or two. So try to leverage what I can, bring some of those cost bases down, and help myself out in the long run. So hopefully things will go back up. So let's jump over to the spreadsheet and show you what I've been up to. All right, so taking a look at the spreadsheet, I noticed quite a few things over here in the difference column. And I know I've explained this in many videos before, but if you're new, just taking a look here. The shares here is kind of what I'm currently sitting at. Old would have been where I was last week, and then obviously the difference. So the difference here is kind of the focus, just showing you this is what I picked up this past week. So quite a few things. You'll notice here in the 365 history, still pretty decent green to red ratio, even though the market has had a rough week or two. So, a couple of good opportunities in there still with the red. So a couple of good buying opportunities. So I'll cover here what I picked up. It's actually been kind of a interesting week or two here that I haven't picked up any SCHD or JEPI. So I did pick up some O. O again, like once the inflation data came out, they kind of really went down a little bit. So good time to, at least in my opinion, to pick up O Realty for those that are interested in that. So picked up a couple shares here, bring my cost down. You'll see here the 0.339 for the Coca-Cola. They dipped down a little bit too, so just added a couple. I think it was like $20. So nothing too crazy there, but again, just to bring that cost down a little bit. ABR, same thing. I don't invest too much into ABR. They've got a good dividend yield. It's good, solid, increasing year over year, but just for cost basis. Tesla here, this is strictly from the drip. I haven't added any of my own funds into that. That was just from the drip that I received in the dividend payment. Altria being one of the goals for the year, so I picked up two there. See, half a share here of Pepsi because, again, it's the goal for the year. Procter & Gamble is just being down a little bit here, so decided to pick up a little bit there. Cost basis, as well as J&J having a really rough go lately, so good opportunity, I think, to get in. Colgate-Palmolive, same kind of thing, having kind of an interesting run the last, let's say, month or two. But it was a good opportunity for me to get in, plus it's a goal for the year. I believe this upcoming week they have an ex-dividend date. I want to say it's either Thursday or Friday. So if you're interested in those guys, got to get in before that date there. Starbucks just having a really rough run. So tried to cost basis here almost daily. Try to bring that down a little bit. On Vici as well as kind of the same boat as O Realty. So it was opportunity to pick up another 3 shares there, and then just 1 full share of Walmart, just cost basis there as well. So you can see a lot of whole shares have picked up quite a bit of things to really add to the portfolio this week. I'll blow this little section up for you guys, just make it a little easier on your eyes, be able to see that there. So jumping across, take a look at the positions here. A little bit more red than I'm used to seeing, but it is what it is when things go down. So you can see how fast things tend to decline. I think it was just 3-4 weeks ago. My account was sitting at just over 1,000, like positive, like the profit there, as well as like 6.5-7%. Now you can see I'm down quite a bit. So especially after the last couple days last week. So Tesla's still where it is. Still kind of a rough go. But you see Coke, maybe see some of these more ones that have been in the green for quite some time. So as well as J&J and Vici and Starbucks are kind of having a rough go. But Vici and Starbucks, I believe, once the interest rates and things get fixed, that'll be fine. I'm not worried about it there. So opportunities galore to pick some things up. So So even when I add the dividends back into the spreadsheet, this is kind of where those numbers are sitting. So you'll see even with the addition. So even after making the $215 from Tesla and dividends, without that, I'd be down, what, $450? So it's good to be a dividend investor and receive those, help kind of bring some things back. So take a look there at the chart, just on the overall stock performance here. These ones here kind of starting to grow a little bit longer legs, so hopefully things will rebound pretty quick. So jump over to the calendar, you'll see the Tesla is all I got last week, so 38.81. And if you're not paying attention to Tesla kind of thing, or don't have any shares, like you'll notice that it was, I think, the lowest dividend payment they've ever had. So it's kind of interesting to watch that share price go down as well as the dividend go down. So interesting to see what's going to happen. Hopefully Tesla will rebound here in the future and things will go up. But again, my focus with this one here is, I want to cut ties with it. I gotta get it closer to breaking even kind of. I just can't cut ties yet. It's too big of a pill to swallow for me, too big of a loss. So for now, just let it drip, let it continue to pay me the dividends. So that way, if I decide whether I want to drip it back into it or use those funds for other shares on other companies, then that's what I'm gonna do, at least for now. So you can see it brings the total for the month up to $89.44. I'm expected this month to at least get about $126. So got three more payments, sorry. Coming in, and then I believe the final two the following week. I think Altria Group's going to be $20-something. So averaging for the month, and this is just for this year, these boxes over here. So just for this year, I'm averaging just about $104. That's $3.47 a day, 2 cents an hour off the 21 holdings that I've got. So not bad. I like to see that. At least it's in the triple digits for me. So you can see 89.44. So total for the year now is up to $416.04. Slowly working our way up. These are going to have to get updated here. I haven't really spent much time on the pies. I'm not sure if you guys really like those or not. I tend to look at them here and there, but not overly excited about them, I guess. So 2024 goals, and if you missed last week's video, go check that out where I finally hit the 2023 goals, and I took those off, and so everything is now updated to just beating the 2024. So you can see the 3 goals that I have there. So Altria Group to get 50 shares, Colgate Palmolive 40 shares, and then 20 shares of Pepsi. So you can see what I have left to do. So quite a bit of work. And the current goal for the year, the account value was I want to be at 25 grand. So you can see I'm 18.5 and whatnot. So come the end of the month, we'll get that updated, but I believe it's trending in the right direction. I'm moving steadily up to where it needs to be. So if you missed last week's video, you can see 58.64% was quarter 1 over quarter 4, the growth there. So we'll see what quarter 2 brings, and I'll factor that in once quarter 2 ends, the growth over quarter 1. So far you can see the growth is tremendous quarter over quarter with the portfolio. Love seeing it. It's awesome to see the growth. Again, I've only been doing this for a year and some change, so learning every day. I appreciate you guys in the comments. You guys really helping me a lot, so keep them coming. So 416 obviously surpassed all of 2023, so excited to see what 2024 will bring. Hopefully I can get that into the 4-digit range here, make $1,000 for the year. That'd be fantastic, right? So total dividends, $771.07 that I've received total since I've been tracking this stuff. So it's an average of $51.40. So for you guys with smaller accounts, things that are just getting going, the numbers obviously aren't going to be huge, but start somewhere. Eventually they'll work their way up. Just stay in the game, put the money in, let it work for you. You'll see the results. Just you got to be patient. You've got to be diligent with what you do. So projected income, not much of a difference there, but you can see the trend line here slowly working its way back up. And I believe once I update this here, once the week begins, once I get that dividend from Realty here, it's going to bring that spike up a little higher. You'll see the trend line starting to shoot up a little bit more. So, but peaks and valleys, and I mentioned this before, as long as those following peaks are higher than the previous peaks, then I know I'm in the right direction. So, and then portfolio value, this will get updated once April ends. So you can see I'm obviously at 18 something, so it's already higher. So that's pretty much what I've got for this week, guys. Let me know what you think. Please leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, guys. I really tried to bring you, full transparency. You guys can see everything that I'm doing. Trying to inspire those with smaller accounts to get going. Let's make some money. And it also helps inspire me to keep going and keep my focus and my determination where it needs to be. So anyway, guys, we will catch you next week. Happy investing.